What is up, everybody? Sysadmin Sean here, and yesterday I took a certification exam. So let's talk about it. So certifications are something that I haven't really talked about on the channel yet, and it's mainly because I don't really do them. I have a CompTIA A+ from a million years ago, and I have a JLPT N3, so I can speak Japanese at a certain level. And that's really about it until yesterday. So yesterday I took the GIAC Gpen from SANS, the penetration testing course, and it was quite a lot of content. It's been a long time since I've had to study and review a bunch of videos and do labs and things like that for a certification. And the whole reason I did it was because we had the ability to take it for free. We had some extra credits at work, and so I was like, I'll do it. And I picked penetration testing because I thought it sounded good. I'm not a cybersecurity guy, but it doesn't hurt to learn something else. So anyway, my experience with the class was overall pretty good. The videos are pretty long. The instructor is good, but it's a lot of content to try to consume. You get, I want to say 120 days, 90 days, something like that worth of time to access the data. And that includes you'll get a set of books. You get access to certain labs. You actually get to spin up virtual machines, and they give you all the files for all that. And then you get PDF versions of the books. And then you get access to the class videos, the course videos. And of course, they have the ability to communicate with the teacher during normal business hours or any of the other professionals at SANS during the training. So all that to say, obviously I tried to do this training while doing my real job, while trying to do YouTube. And, you know, I had to make cuts here and there. I had to do some stuff one day, and then I wouldn't touch it again for a week, and then I'd do a whole bunch, and then I wouldn't touch it again for 2 weeks. And I didn't really take notes. I should have took notes. I didn't really make an index. I should have made an index. That is one of the big things they tell you to do. And I should have done the labs more than twice. I did them about twice. But once I did them the night before the test. So luckily a lot of the commands that come up in the lab questions of the test were pretty easy to remember how to do and reference the workbook. But a lot of stuff that I hadn't done except weeks and weeks and weeks ago, I'd completely forgotten. I had to dig through the book and try to find it. The test itself is open book, and it's a pretty good test overall. I don't think I can really comment on like specific questions or anything like that without getting in trouble. But it's a good test. I thought it was a good test. It seemed to cover quite a lot of content, quite a lot of interesting information on how to test your environment, how to secure your environment based off of what you can look for as far as exploits and vulnerabilities and things like that. And it gives you a really good kind of basic intro to everything a pen tester does from start to finish. One thing I wish it did have was a section. It has a CTF at the end that I didn't do, and maybe that's really what I should have done. I wanted a section where it combined all the steps from all the different lesson chapters. There's like 5 different sections, and incorporated them into one big, basically, pen test. You sort of have to aggregate all this information yourself and then kind of design it, but I wish it had had something small scale. I didn't really want to do a whole CTF, but I guess if you're doing a full pen test, you're kind of doing a whole CTF, so I should have done it. I didn't. But overall, I passed, so that was cool. It was extremely difficult for me because, again, I had split up the content over such a long period of time that there was a bunch of stuff I forgot, and even though I reviewed the books and marked stuff down and left little, paper trail for myself to find different answers, it took me the whole time to take the test. I'm pretty sure I didn't answer at least 1 or 2 questions because I ran out of time. I know I guessed on one because I was almost out of time. So that's all that to say. It was difficult for me, but I did pass. I'm pretty happy about that. So what do I think about certifications now? Surprisingly, after I put on my LinkedIn that I had gotten that certification, I started getting a bunch of messages for different cybersecurity jobs, which were mostly automated. Just sort of, hey, that person just flagged that they have a certification. Let's see if they want to get a job. Stuff like that. And I had a lot of people, ask me kind of what I learned, what kind of stuff it was covered, so that they could get an idea for the test. So I'd say if you can take it for free, absolutely do it. Don't turn down free certifications and free training if you have that option available. But if you've got to pay for it, it's a little pricey. So again, if you can take it for free, take it for free through usually universities sometimes offer different things. I believe our university offers some different Azure certifications for free. So I highly recommend that anyone take those and get those free certifications, because who cares? It's free. It's good for 4 years, the one I got, so that's pretty cool too. But that's about it. I guess I'm a little bit more pro certification in the sense that it's valuable if you can get it for free, I feel. The prices are a little high for good reason. So, you know, just kind of take that with a grain of salt. If you feel like there's something you really, really want to take, ask your boss if they'll pay for it for work. Usually they'll cover, a lot of times places I've worked, they've said, hey, we'll pay for the first test exam. And, you know, if you pass, then cool. If not, you can retake it, but it'll be on your dime, stuff like that. So that's about it. I just want to talk about that. So don't worry. The last part of the job search interview series is going to come out soon. I'm going to work on the data center some more. I've got some more parts coming in. So you'll see some more of that come up. And that's about it. And we'll see you in the next one.